what board's the best for me. A lot of times what you have to do is you have to research yourself. Many times people come in here and they're very experienced riders and they know what they want, but most of the time people come in here and they're shopping for their brother, their sister, their son, or their daughter, and they don't know what they need. So let's start with a snowboard. This is a snowboard. Now, is it the best for you? Good question. What you have to ask yourself is your ability, and be honest with yourself. If you're a beginner and you're embarrassed to admit, especially if you walk in the store, to say you're a beginner, then you might get a board that's too much for you to handle. If you're advanced and you don't admit you're advanced because the advanced boards cost too much, you're liable to buy a board that might not be good for you and you've outgrown many years ago. So you have to qualify yourself for your ability and understand that the salesperson or the person within the store, or me for example, would need to know exactly what you need. Another thing to consider is the size of your foot. You got a big foot, a little foot, because the width of the snowboard matters as well. Another thing is, what mountain do you ride? Are you only going to Whistler, backcountry, hillboarding, snow caddy, or do you go to the local mountains and hit parks and jibs and all the other fun new school stuff? So you have to qualify yourself to the salesperson. The other thing to bear in mind is the price. We have snowboards here from $200 all the way up to $1,300. Is that $1,300 one the best for you? Maybe, maybe not. Is the $200 one best for you? Who knows? You might outgrow it in a year. Your ability might outgrow it in a year. There's several factors to consider. The brands that we have, all the brands that we have in front of you and throughout the store are all the best brands in the industry. So if you're sold only on LibTech, for example, maybe there's a Burton that's just as good. Or if you're sold for Burton, maybe there's a Roan just as good. So open your mind up to all the possibilities and enjoy your shopping experience at Surfside.